Hi guys, Michael here. So I know I said there were going to be a video tonight, a Raven video, but something came up, so it'll be this video instead. You know, there's two kinds of videos that are really sad to do, as from a commentator's point of view. One is one where you say goodbye because you're quitting doing videos for good, and one is where you say goodbye because someone's passed away. This one, unfortunately, is one for someone who passed away. Now, I've been online a while now. I don't believe rumours very often, but the avenues I've been able to check, it looks like this is true. So, for those that don't know, MrGmview, who you've heard me speak about with great respect on a lot of my Don't Starve videos, it seems like he's passed away, and so this is a video for him. It's, well, for me, I suppose, to say goodbye. And if you don't want to know, then just stop the video now. Don't put any bad comments. I'm leaving the comments open for people to say what they, goodbye or anything. But if anybody says anything bad, I don't care who you are or how long I've known you, I'm going to block you forever. This isn't the time. So, and if it isn't true, he's going to just laugh at me and call me an ass, and I'll just delete it and feel a bit embarrassed. But trust me, I'd rather have that embarrassment than than realise it, than it be true. But it looks like it is. Anyway, so first time I saw MrGmview was when he commentated on he commented on one of my videos. You kind of get into your own little world, trying to keep your videos entertaining and doing what you do. And so I didn't even know about him. I think we started up around the same time, and I went to his channel, and I was in shock. This guy was doing 3 videos a day, and do 5 or 10 minutes, walk away for something to eat, something to drink, or sleep, or whatever. Then he'd be back 10 minutes later, and back a couple hours later and do another video, and then he'd go away again, then come back and do another video. He was doing 3 videos a day. I had never seen such dedication from one person for a game. I could never show that dedication to a game. He could, and he'd already explored 10 times more than I had, and I think we started around the same time. But yet he still came on mine and commented wow, great video. I was like, yeah, but you did that, 3 weeks ago. I remember once telling him that I openly admit he was a better Don't Starve player than I was and commentator for the game. And he just told me not to be silly. He was very humble man. He didn't it's not that he didn't take compliments well, he just didn't see himself as anything special when it came to the game. He knew he could play it, he knew he could record it, but he never saw himself as anything special, so he'd brush off big compliments and things like that and just say, don't be silly. I remember I watched his early videos just in awe of how good he was. Also, I had a great respect for him because of age. I always said, day I die, they're going to have to pull a controller out of my hand or pull me away from the PC because I'll still be gaming. And it's like that Drew said on that rap, that I had done. When he said we're going to keep going till the wheels fall off. I think that's how I always envisioned I'd be. And he was doing that. He was 60 years old and gaming. Hardcore. Doing videos 3 a day and that. It was it was inspiring. It made me realise that I could really be doing, I could really get to 60, 70, 80 and still be playing away thinking, screw you world, I'm going to keep playing, because he did. Eventually, we became friends. I was lucky enough to call him a friend, or as much of a friend as you can have online. We talked in Skype, voice chat, we typed in Steam. I remember when Winter came out, we were both sat there just pulling Winter apart. That's when I did that 500 Days and Beyond video that became my most watched video. And we were just sat there pulling it apart because the customization thing wasn't in the game at that point. All they'd done is just put Winter on you and Deerclop's walking around, and there was no way of switching it off. And we were just pulling it apart. And that's when I did that video. That's what prompted it. And it's still getting watched today. I remember one at kind of most best times were when I was doing. I got a message from him when I was doing Cooking with Lord Ugg, and he said, "Can I steal your idea for Cooking with Lord Ugg? Because I've got an idea of a series I might start up." And I was so honoured and happy because it made me feel like I'd done something that MrGmview respected enough to want to use, and that felt special for me. He didn't realise how much respect I had for him and how much I respected his gameplay when it came to Don't Starve. And I never really told him because, like I say, every time we try and compliment him, he'd blow you off with it. Just say, "No, forget it." So I never really told him. But he knew. He knew it was better. He just were too humble to really let it get to him or make him a bad person. He was just a good person. With his hats. Oh, them hats. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so. But yeah, them hats. People love them hats. They'll always be wearing a different hat. But yeah, so then not long after, I think I asked if I could steal one of his ideas. It was the one where he used to speed up the footage and it made his voice go high. Well, I was always looking for a way to get through quiet pieces of Don't Starve when nothing was happening, like just chopping down trees and that. And when I heard his voice go squeaky, oh, it was just the funniest thing. I was laughing so hard. So I messaged him and said, "Can I steal that, please?" And he just went, "Yep, no problem." I think over time he asked if he could steal like 2 of my ideas, and I asked if I could steal about 6 of his. Yeah. Damn. He was so good at that game. And he was fearless. He didn't care about, facing down all these big mobs and everything and getting involved and starting fights up between them and, giants, let's take them on, let's go and find them. And he had this fearless way of playing that were a way I never could have had. And it worked for him so well. I know when we talked about a lot of things, including subscribers and that, and he was so shocked about how... Because when he started, of course, I had a lot more subscribers than him. He had hardly anything. I was probably in about over 1,000 by then. And he was a bit... I don't know, he was a bit almost... sorry when he spoke, when he kind of just took over and left me behind. And I told him, no, you deserve it. You've earned every subscriber. You really have earned it. He was proud of his subscribers, honoured to do videos for them all, and he really, really cared about them. It meant a lot to him. See, MrGmview wasn't a monetary person like a lot of YouTubers are. I know it only like so many months ago that he even talked to me about monetization because he didn't know how it worked. He was making these Don't Starve videos for quite a while with no monetization on them. And he made them still he'd still do 3 a day, to start with. But that was because of the love of the game and the love of entertaining his subscribers. And he did love them. Also loved his son. Be right back. Sorry about that. Trying to stay strong, doing this. So, he loved his son a lot. Talked about him all the time. Yeah, he was very proud of him. Sorry about that. Lost it a bit there. And he was very wise. I remember one time he said to me, "Where would we be without the man who invented perspective?" That kind of blew my mind because I just, it's like, okay, that's just a bit too above my head. I may have a certain intelligence, but damn, don't go that high. I remember we talked about different games. He liked the Raven game I played as well. He enjoyed that. It was really, really an honour to know him. And there was nothing bad about him. There was nothing you could pick on. Most commentators, even myself, we're not perfect. And we do things that sometimes annoy and things like that. He was probably one of the only commentators I know where you just wanted to listen and wanted to watch. I admit I didn't see every one of his videos, and I'm sure he didn't see most of mine. I didn't see all there is, and it's because you've got the videos you're doing. But I'd see him on Steam, and we'd chat about games on there. Or I spoke to him a few times in Skype, just kind of shooting the breeze, as they say, just passing time. But we'd always end up on topic of Don't Starve, or subscribers, or how many people. I used to tell him how popular he was, and he'd just blow it off again and just say, it's not him, it was the videos, it was the game. It was always everything but him. That's because he was a very humble man. Like I say, I hope with all my heart that it don't fully end up to be true. I don't know. It just looked like it. And that's going to be a big loss for Don't Starve, for his subscribers, for his son. Yeah, for me. I had the honour of calling him a friend. I don't trust many people online. You learn not to. I've been doing online since about year 2000. I started in chat rooms and all sorts. I've seen the worst of the internet and the best, and he was certainly one of the best. And you also learn to be very careful who you let close, who you let into your confidence, who you talk to and who you trust. Him, I had all the respect and trust in the world for. And I'll keep checking. Just hoping. But if not, then Grant, MrGmview, I'm going to miss you, my friend. And when I do Don't Starve, so I'll be dedicating them to you. Wherever you are, take care. Goodbye.